The question I get asked about more than anything else is about top coats. When do I use a top coat? Do I sand between coats? Do I sand before the last coat? Y'all have so many questions that I thought it was time to make a video about top coats. Well, let's do this. Let's talk the 5 things you need to know about top coat. Number 1, you need top coat for 2 reasons. 1, to increase the durability, and 2, to increase the shine. So if you want to do either of those things on your piece of furniture, that's when you need a top coat. Number 2, the kind of brush you use is really important. My favorite brush, you know this if you've been around here for any length of time, is the Purdy XL Cub. It looks like this. I use it on paint, top coat, just about everything. You need a really nice brush, and you need the nicest brush that you have. My Purdys are looking a little, they've seen better days, but you get the nicest brush that has still really soft bristles and really clean bristles, and this is the kind of brush you want to use for your top coat. None of the chip brushes or crappy brushes that may have some dried paint that will get in your clear top coat. So grab your nicest brush that you have. 3, my favorite top coat is this one. It is General Finish's High Performance Top Coat in the flat finish. You may have your own favorite top coat. This is just my go-to. It is a water-based top coat. I find it's really, really good at self-leveling, so it doesn't show brush strokes, giving you a really nice finish. I love the sheen of this. It's not too shiny and it's not too flat. It's just right, and it is really durable. It's a great product to use on everything. This is a good one. Number 4, let's talk about application, because that's really important, and I think the biggest mistake people use when they are using top coats is not applying enough. So I'm going to set up the camera and show you on some wood planks here exactly how to apply top coat, and the key to this is going to be to get enough top coat. Don't skimp on the top coat. Let me show you. Crack open your can of top coat, and we stir, never shake. Now, here's the key. Here's my board. We are going to let it drip on there. Don't freak out. Don't freak out. Then we smooth it around. Do you see that nice layer of top coat? Not so much that it's dripping and pooling off the side, but enough so you get a really nice, even layer of top coat. And you can see it, just like that. Oh yeah. We are always applying top coat in the direction of the grain of the wood. Once you get your top coat applied, you leave it alone. Don't come back now and start smoothing this out. That's where people really get in trouble with brush strokes. Let it do its job. It will self-level all the way down as it dries and give you a beautiful finish. Number 5 is sanding. Here's the deal with sanding. All you have to do is sand between coats of top coat. These boards already have 1 coat, so I am going to sand it down with 400 grit sandpaper. Now, I am actually going to not even sand. We're going to call this buffing. And what it's going to do when you apply a top coat and you feel your wood later, after it dries, it's kind of bumpy. And you're like, I don't want bumpy wood. I want it to be smooth and beautiful. So we are going to buff it with our 400 grit sandpaper extremely lightly. We don't do this too hard or we will go right through our stain. Always in the direction of the grain, and that's literally all you need. You just use your hand to feel, now it's smooth. We've sanded down any rough edges. And now we're ready for our top coat. Now, I have never once in my entire life used a tack cloth. That is completely up to you. I just like to grab a really lightly damp paper towel, dust off my sawdust, and I'm ready to do another layer of top coat. See, just like that, you can apply top coat and get a beautiful finish each and every time. This is the method that I use to get a really nice consistent finish on all of my pieces. You can use this whether you are doing a wood piece or a painted piece. The only difference, if you're doing a painted piece, don't sand between coats. You don't need to, because your paint is going to give you a really smooth finish. And two, just so you know, my usual regimen on a raw wood piece is to do 3 layers of top coat. So top coat, sand, top coat, sand, top coat. Let it all dry and you have a gorgeous piece of wood every time. I hope this video was helpful. Don't forget to drop your comments and questions below. I would love to turn it into a video for you to help you out on your next project. Thanks so much for hanging out with me, and we will see you guys next time.